I mean, granted, there are some things I love about Mizzou, but y'all probably already got that one thing y'all had before I even start. That one thing that you cannot stand. There are only two reasons why someone would take it at 8 a.m. Either because they have to, or because they figure, you know what? I did it in high school, so I can keep doing it in college. Absolutely wrong. I know I'm not the only person that feels like shit trying to get up for an 8 a.m. class. I cannot do it. I know for the past 3 semesters, I've taken electives at 8 a.m. Who does that to themselves? And so this semester, I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I love the teacher, I love the professor, but I'm sorry, I can no longer do this elective because at 8 a.m. is just too early for me. These badass drivers, some of y'all students do not know how to drive. Like, can I get my other damn ankle on the sidewalk before you decide to just vroom past me? I mean, going from Virginia and Rollins to hitting Rollins, you're going nowhere fast, okay? Slow your ass down. And I know college in Rollins is the worst because that turn is so bad. Like, y'all are so impatient, can't wait to turn the corner. Y'all come out in the middle of traffic when the crosswalk is congested and still be on people's ankles. Slow your ass down. Peak time at the gym. Oh my God, I cannot stand it. Especially around this time of year, the new year, new me folks. You're gonna be waiting in line for a treadmill, waiting in line for an elliptical, waiting in line for a Stairmaster. See, that's why I take classes. I take the hip hop classes, the dance classes, the boxing classes, because I ain't gotta wait for all that. And it's only a certain amount of people that can be in there. Plaza and Dobbs food be so fire. But you telling me I can't take it out of here? Now I can take food out of Rollins, this little high school lunch, but the better food, I gotta sit here and eat it. Why? I can't take it out and enjoy it in my own room if I want to. What if I don't want to sit around all these people? What if I don't want to look stupid sitting by myself? Okay, so in Rollins, for the people that get to-go plates, why do you get the to-go plate, the to-go cup, the cutlery, but you don't get your straw on purpose? And then you wait till the line is congested to disturb the line and say, excuse me, can I get a straw? No, you can't get a straw because you should have got it in the beginning. Like, why didn't that just click for you that I can just pop it in the lid so when it's time for me to leave and get my ID, I don't have to disturb the line? Why didn't that, like, Emporium taking out their carts was so inconvenient. I don't know why they did it in the first place. I remember my freshman year, it was so convenient for me to just grab a cart and get whatever I want because I was able to put it in the cart. But now I have to walk up to your counter like this, carrying all my stuff because I don't have a freaking cart. That's so inconvenient. Like, why would you take away something that is convenient for students? I'm gonna need for Baja to not have a line all the way to the back of the door when I decide I want a macho nacho, okay? That line will literally turn somebody off to where they'll be like, you know what, no, I'm going to Rollins. No, I'm going to the Emporium. You had the perfect appetite for a Baja Macho Nacho, but because of that line, your appetite is ruined. You're like, nope, not even gonna go through it, not even gonna do it, I don't feel like it. The MSA GPC box office line, I cannot stand it. I've only been in a series line wrapped around twice. That was for Kevin Hart and for Bryson Tiller. Now for Kevin Hart, I came early. I was there like 2 hours early, I would say. The box office opens at 9 o'clock, so obviously that means I was there at 7. Got there, the line was already wrapped around behind their back where the couches are, and I stood in line waiting on the phone with my mom or whatever, just passing time. And then by the time I get around, you know, to the little pharmacy area, these two people decide to cut me, and I'm like, do you not see the line wrapped around there back where I was 10 minutes ago? Do you want to stand back there and be courteous of all the people that did get up early enough to want a good seat? I had my headphones in and I overheard the girl say, you gotta know how to finesse. Excuse me? You mean cut the line? Is that what you mean by finesse? No. And then for Bryson Tiller, I got there at 6:55 and there were already like maybe 10 people there. Okay, cool. My roommate, she accidentally set her alarm for 7 o'clock p.m. instead of a.m. So she gets there about 7:15, 7:20. There were 10 people in between us. She was behind me, so there were 10 people in between us. By the time 8:30 rolled around, it was like 20, 25 people. And when I say I was so irritated, I was just like, oh My God. And then you have the people that say, oh, I just wanted to say hi. Let me tell you something. Their line is so old and played out. You ain't saying hi. Say hi from the back. And then at the front of the line, there was the girls that have been waiting since like 6:30. I don't want to assume they were athletes just because they were super tall, but they come cutting in the line in front of her, and she got there at 6:30. Now, if I got my butt up at 6:30, you ain't cutting me for jack. Don't even think that you gon' finesse your way in front of me. And I got up at 6:30, and you think you can wake up, get dressed, beat your face, and then butt me? Absolutely not. Now, this one is a little bit more personal. I can't stand telling people where I'm from. Not because I'm ashamed of where I'm from, but because either people misunderstand me or because they look down on me like I don't deserve to be here. First, let's clear this up. When I say East St. Louis, Illinois, it's in Illinois. It's not the east side of St. Louis. People try to correct me. Oh, St. Louis. No, I know where the hell I'm from. I wouldn't say it incorrectly. This is East St. Louis, Illinois. This is St. Louis, Missouri. So when I say I'm from East St. Louis, you see how close they are. They're literally right across the bridge from each other. So last year I was in College Ave dorm and we had our tornado drill. And you know, obviously for the tornado drill, you have to go downstairs to the lowest level and sit there for about 25-30 minutes. Now I get down there. I'm coming from Rollins actually because I just got something to eat, I think. And I come down looking for my roommate. I'm making small talk with people. And me and this girl were talking and I asked her where she's from. She said Chicago. Then she asked me where I'm from. I say East St. Louis. She says, oh, what you mean? Oh, you probably sleep on a dingy pillow as flat as your mama's ass on a pissy mattress and a half abandoned home on the west side of Chicago. Don't do me. That really pissed me off. Parking. That's all I'm gonna say. Parking. This parking situation is terrible. Now I have class in Cornell. But you telling me the closest spot is in 8014 all the way to East Jesus? Mizzou, get it together with your parking, okay? Tuition is already high enough. These extra fees I'm paying already high enough. You telling me I gotta pay $150 for one book? Not two, not all 5 of them bitches. For one. I'm gonna need you to bring that down about $120 because no. That's ridiculous. I shouldn't have to pay that much. And then at the end of the semester, you got the nerve to only want to give me 2 pennies back. I'm not here for it. Another thing I'm not here for is these nonchalant ass professors. I cannot stand a professor that don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about your grade. They just here for their check. You don't care about me. You don't care about this damn grade. Because if not, guess what? There's such thing as a course evaluation, and I'm gonna go in on your ass. Don't ever give me this attitude like you don't care. If I come to you and I tell you I have a problem, you need to be the one to fix it, or at least try to help me fix it. Like with this one professor, I'm not gonna say obviously any names or any courses, but I will come to her after every homework assignment, after every test, and I'll be like, you know what, I studied hours for this. Like, I don't know what I did wrong. I even went to tutoring and I still did horrible. Like, can you help me? And her attitude was just so bland and blah, like she didn't really want to help me. Some teacher got the nerve to adopt this no technology policy. What the hell? And while we talking about professors, you got some that go through the material at 99.9 miles per hour. I'm sorry, sir, but I can't type nor write that fast. You really expect me to sit here and get everything written down when you're clicking through the slides like this? I can't do it. I'm gonna need for you to slow your roll, because either way it goes, you're gonna spend this entire 50 minutes teaching me something. I'm gonna learn something at the end of the day. Here's the teacher. Ain't no need for you to rush, because we're gonna get it done. And then they got the nerve to put 27 chapters on our file. I'm sorry, sir, but I didn't learn anything from week 1 to 16 because you were going too fast. You were skimming through it, rolling through it. Like you know everything. I don't. College Avenue dorm has to have the slowest elevator out of all the res halls on campus. I've been there for 2 years and it's just so aggravating. I mean, there are 5 floors. That ain't 50. Even with 50 floors, you can hear the elevator flying down to the first floor. I remember one time my roommate and I were gonna go to Rollins together and get something to eat. We were standing there waiting on the elevator. Kid you not, this is how long we waited. We didn't have a whole damn conversation. That's how long the elevator took. Then when we decided, you know what, let's just go take the steps. Ding! No, it's too late to ding. We done. We taking the stairs. Goodbye. It's the worst thing is, last but not least, this Wi-Fi blackboard situation. I'm through, I'm over it, because why is it every time I decide to blink, you're gonna do maintenance on Blackboard? For what? What is there to do maintenance on? You don't change the format, you don't change the style, ain't nothing cool, hip about Blackboard. Why are you always doing maintenance on it? What is there to do maintenance on? And then sometimes because of this trash ass Wi-Fi, you're in the middle of a quiz and they decide to shut down. Then you gotta go to your nonchalant ass professor who's gonna be like, well, I'm sorry you didn't have your Ethernet cord hooked up. I don't know what I can do about that, but I get that would be unfair to the rest of the students. So yeah, that is it. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also comment in the comment section if there's anything that I missed, some things that you can't stand about Mizzou. Even if you don't go to Mizzou, leave me a comment what school you go to and some things that you absolutely cannot stand about your school. And don't forget to share the video on your Facebook, on your Twitter. Every student should have seen it. Also, be sure to stay tuned for my next video where I talk about all the things I absolutely love about Mizzou.